And when there's an entry in Google, you become more popular and other search engine picking you up too. If you Google my name in any search engine you want, any, even Lycos, and remember Lycos and Dogpile and all the old ones, right? So in any search engine you want, you Google Tom Trenz or Thomas Trenz, you will get me, not me personally, but my company #1. So whatever you look for Tom Trenz, Empowered Internet Solution, my company comes at the first and probably even as the second entry there. So this is just how it really works behind the scene. A next thing is, if you manage to get testimonials from major clients, then you can actually put these testimonials on your website or in some blogs, and you can do a kind of hidden advertising. And if your Empowered Internet Solutions is in these testimonials, again, there we have a Google hit. So you kind of really, you're going around and around and around in a cycle about the same topic, and everybody is connected to, as long as you know how this game is played. This is something what I have discovered around 6 or 7 months, and probably everybody here in the room is invited for me. I must think everybody. You create your LinkedIn profile. What is LinkedIn? LinkedIn is a free site where you are able, you basically get a website from them for free, also a web page. I'm sorry, oh yeah, you get a web page. Let me go there then, that's better. You get a web page, and this web page is free. They're a company called linkedin.com. And what happens is you create your profile, and if you do this well, then you can put all the information, as transparent as you want to be, you put all the information there. Now what happens is, in this site you can create websites where you link to, and on your website you can link to LinkedIn. There again, we get this connection. So now what's the special thing about LinkedIn? I have started this around 7 months ago. I have 231 connections, so I have invited 231 people. Now of those 231 people, around maybe 70–80% of them are already LinkedIn members, and they have a network, and they are connected to people. They have a network. So my 1, 2, 3-step network in LinkedIn is around 1.8 million people. So now if I have a question, and this is what is doing here. You can ask questions, you can be recommended. I got 33 people talking about my work and telling them that I'm a good person, or that I'm reliable, or that I do a good job. So now whenever I send a letter out to, let's say, a lead, and I tell them, please check out my LinkedIn profile and see what people are talking about me. That when I take on a job, I do it. And thank you very much. I get always nice recommendations. I get a wonderful one from you. Thank you so much, Dr. Shua. So that's the first thing. It's marketing. It's absolute free marketing. There's no spam. There's no cost involved with that. It's just for you a way to get popular. There's a little picture, so people with the time, they recognize you. And I have done one thing. Instead of paying money, when I wanted to increase my sales team, instead of paying money with hire to temp organizations or putting $500 out to put an ad in Honolulu Advertiser, I go to my LinkedIn people. There is a message, and I say it, and it's all really informed that people can set what kind of messages they want from you. So you are able to really filter out all the spam, or if you don't want to be buzzed at all, you click it on. I want to be buzzed. I want to be part of that, but I really don't want to interact with people. I mean, it would be strange, but you could do that. But you can actually choose how you want to be contacted. And so I just put out there, we're looking for another salesperson. That's what we're paying. That's what need to be what need to be the ability of the salesperson. I got in 3 hours, I got 15 people writing back to me. I got 12 resumes. And I get 15 people that say, I spread the word out in my community, in my cycle of influence. And so I had a hire in like 3 days, free, no cost at all. Just from people, I help them, they help me. It's a really nice community. Okay, so just a little bit about the company. LinkedIn, in February in 2007, he was the vice president of PayPal before, and they have different offices. But what is really interesting is how far and how fast they grew. It's a social networking site, and in December 2002, they started, and then they got a new president in 2007. The site was 3.2 million visitors in 2007. As of May 2008, they have 20 million registered users, spanning 150 different industries, growing here with around 285% a year. So it's really, it's just one of those networks where you can be involved in, where they are right now. There is no spam, there is no cost to it. It's just really a great community. Any questions to that so far? Okay. What really makes it easy, and this is how genius this is. We all have a job, and some of us they work a lot on the computer. However, I get like 100 emails a day, so you permanently do something, and often you say, I don't have time for that. And really, honestly, I got 5 times, I've been invited 5 times in the last 2 years to LinkedIn, and I never did it. And finally, I really took some time and said, okay, let's check this out. And then I find out all these little tools what they have. And what is great here, if you get an email and you download their interface, then what happened, most of you know Outlook, right? So what happened is you have an interface to Outlook, and in this interface, it says, basically, grab the signature, and when you grab the signature, it puts it automatically in a vCard in your Outlook. So now, normally you get a business card and then you need to scan it in, or you need to actually fill out the card. So with this interface, you actually grab the signature, you highlight the signature, you grab it, and it puts it automatically, everything in the right fields here, and it asks you save and invite. And if you click save and invite, you automatically you automatically invite the other person to be connected with you, and this is all in 2 steps. So that's why permanently I get an email from somebody new who's writing to me, I grab the signature, I put it in my vCard, so I have all their data. And how often does this happen? You want to do that, right? But you don't do it because there's other things to do. So here it's really only 2 steps to do that. And so you have the data in your database, and you automatically invite this person. And there's already a template there. You just can change here the words. If you have not yet worked with them, then you would say, we might work together. Or you could say, we have worked together, or we will work together. You just change these words here, and you click send invitation. You even can say, when I resend it in 10 days, and there goes the invitation out, and you get somebody back, and your network is overnight growing and growing and growing. You don't even need to do anything. And as I said, all these data are in your database. Okay. So now there's another interesting part about LinkedIn, and this is a so-called dashboard, the LinkedIn dashboard. What happened here? Oh, I'm sorry. The LinkedIn dashboard. What happened here is, it automatically controls your emails if you like that, and it will ask you, hey, there need to be a reply done. Keep in touch with these people here. You have not talked to these people like for 3-4 weeks. You know, maybe you might give them a little email, or here. There is different information as I had in the address book. So would you like to update that? And here, contact updates from new emails. So are these people, would you like to put them in your database? So I just really love that, to be on top of all these connections what you have, because to be honest, in an everyday life, and in your everyday work, we want to be in contact with all these people. And you know, you have met people, they are really nice, and then the next day you're getting so busy, and it's a week, and it's 2 weeks, and you never get back to them. And then like 3 months later, you wonder, well, what's happened to this person? There was actually pretty good business contact, and now you feel bad because, you know, 4 weeks later, they're not going to remember you anymore. Who are you? And it feels like almost a cold call, and you have to say, remember me? It was like 4 weeks ago. So how would it be if you could be really at top of it, and you could meet somebody, and in 3 days, in 3 or 4 days, or maybe tomorrow, you're already reminded, hey, you should give this person an email. And you say, thank you for, you know, a nice evening or for a nice talk, and hey, let's be in touch. And then the ball is in their court. And when you get busy, either they get back to you or they don't, but now you have done what you need to do, and the ball is in their court. So whenever I use it as a marketing tool, as I said, I have like a canned email when I have a first contact with the customer, then I give them some information about our company and what we're doing, and I always include, I have basically created this profile, It comes in the beginning with some numbers, but you can basically create it that way so that you will remember it, and it goes directly to your profile. So I put this in every